Hello everyone and welcome to our 20th ESL Online lesson for the Literacy and Learning Center here in Highlands. I hope that you have been doing well and staying busy and staying safe and you're ready for today's lesson. Hola a todos, espero que estén bien y bienvenidos a nuestra clase número 20 por parte del Literacy y Learning Center aquí en Highlands. Espero que han estado bien y se han estado manteniendo ocupados y estén listos para esta clase. Comencemos. Alright, before we read the article today titled Job Offers $30 an Hour for Testing and Eating Candy, or Eating and Testing Candy, let's look at the vocabulary that we will see in the article. I'm going to go over it with you, just the words, and then after we read the article, we'll go over the words and the meanings. While I'm reading it, I want you to listen for the words and then sort of read it on your own and see if you can pick them out yourself. All right? Paragraph 1, earn. 2, review. 3, sum. 4, range. 5, line. 6, reputation. 7, confectioner. Paragraph 2, 8, applicant. 9, requirement. 10, eagerness. 11, objective. 12, allergy. 13, aspect. 14, texture. All right, let's read the article. All right, let's read. Job offers $30 an hour or $30 an hour for eating and testing candy. Sounds like my dream job. The sweetest way to earn some extra cash is on offer for those with a sweet tooth. A candy company in Canada is searching for people to taste and review its original creations for the sweet sum of $30 an hour. The company is called Candy Funhouse, and it requires candyologists to test and provide feedback on its candy and chocolate products. The company currently has a huge range of 3,000 products, but is always creating new sweets. The candyologist will be responsible for deciding on 10 new candies that will be part of a new line of Candy Funhouse branded sweets. Candy Funhouse hopes to establish a global reputation as a quality confectioner. The successful applicants will need a number of basic requirements and qualifications. The company states on its website, candidates should have enthusiasm and eagerness to try confectionery products. We are looking for honest and objective opinions on the products that will be taste tested. They will have to write a brief 2-sentence description for each product tested. Budding candyologists must be passionate about confectionery, not have any food allergies, be fluent in English, and have basic writing skills. They must also be U.S. or Canadian citizens and be willing to work in Ontario. The candyologist will taste samples objectively and consider aspects of taste, texture, and quality. So where do we apply? Let's go on. All right, let's look at the vocabulary matching the words and the meanings. Number 1, earn is be, get money in return for doing work or for services. 2, review is F, write about how good or bad something or someone is. Move that here. Number 3, sum is C, a particular amount of money. Number 4, range is A set of different things of the same general type. Number 5, line is G, G, a number of different products offered by a company. it so you can see it. Number 6, reputation is D. The beliefs or opinions that are generally held about someone or something. The public image and good name of something or someone. 7, confectioner is E. A person whose occupation is making or selling candy and other sweets. A sweet maker. Paragraph 2. Applicant is M. A person who makes a formal application for something, especially a job. Number 9, requirement is N. A thing that is needed or wanted. Number 10, eagerness is K. Enthusiasm to do or to have something, keenness. Number 11, objective is H. Not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts. Number 12, allergy is JKL. A, something dangerous, sensitivity of the body to different things. Example, fur, pollen, dust, etc. Number 13, aspect is J, a particular part or feature of something. Number 14, texture is I, the feel, appearance, or consistency of a surface or a substance. So I know you're probably not familiar with some of those words. So go back, now that you have the correct meaning, go back and see the word in the article and look at the context and see if you can pick up what it means now after having gone over the vocabulary. Okay, let's go on. All right, so let's look at these next two activities, which are going to be true and false and synonym match. So a synonym is a word that means the same or something similar to a word, but is a completely different word. So we are going to read over these, and in the next slide, we will go over the answers, okay? So number 1 in the true or false, or A, only people with a sweet tooth can apply for this job. Is that true or false? B, the candy company is based in Switzerland. C, the candy company wants to test 3,000 new products. D, the company wants to have a global reputation. E, the company's website said only highly qualified people need apply. F, the website says applicants must be passionate about sweets. G, the candyologist must write a 2-sentence description of the candy. And H, the company will accept people from any nationality. Number 2, the synonym match. Match the following synonyms. The words in bold are from the news article. So number 1, earn. 2, searching. 3, some. 4, huge. 5, line. 6, applicants. 7, enthusiasm. 7, 8, apparently I can't count. Brief. 9, basic. 10, aspects. A, keenness. B, enormous. C, candidates. D, amount. E, features. F, looking. G, fundamental. H, be paid. I, short. And J, range. Okay, so in the next slide, let's look at the answers. I want you first to put it on pause, do these on your own, and then check in the next slide if you got them right. All right, let's go over to the answers from the true and false. A, only people with a sweet tooth can apply for this job. So Let's let me go back to the article really quickly, and then we can see. So it doesn't specifically say that only people with a sweet tooth, right? It says those with a sweet tooth, but it doesn't say only people with a sweet tooth. All right, let's go to number 2. The candy company is based in Switzerland. So we know that's not right because the candy company is in Canada, our northern neighbor, correct? C. The candy company wants to test 3,000 new products. So that is false because it wants to test how many? The candyologist will be responsible for deciding on 10 new products or 10 new candies. It says the company has a range of 3,000 products, but the people will only be testing 10, right? All right, and D, the company wants to have a global reputation. That's true. E, the company's website said only highly qualified people need apply. So let's see what it says about the website. Okay, the company states on its website, candidates should have enthusiasm and eagerness to try confectionery products. We are looking for honest and objective opinions on the products that will be taste tested. So that is going to be false because it doesn't say anything about highly qualified people. The website says applicants must be passionate about sweets. So that's correct, right? It said they needed to be enthusiastic. G, the candyologist must write a 2-sentence description of the candy. So that's called a review, and that's true. In H, the company will accept people of any nationality. So we know that's false because at the bottom it says they must also be U.S. or Canadian citizens and be willing to work in Ontario. So it does not accept people from all nationalities. All right, so let's look at the synonym match. I always think of cinnamon whenever I see the word synonym, probably because I like cinnamon buns, maybe. All right, number 1, earn. So the synonym for earn is going to be H, to be paid. So you earn an amount of money, right? You're paid an amount of money. Number 2, searching is F, looking. So if you're searching for something, you're looking for that thing. Number 3, sum is amount. So the sum of money that you get is the amount of money that you get. 4, huge. That's enormous. 5, line is range. So here you can probably the best example in this is gonna be whenever you see a line of makeup or a range of dishes. You know, you could have a celebrity have a line or a range of makeup or a range of gosh, they have everything now. They have makeup, they have home goods like dishes. So like Martha Stewart, that would be a line or a range. 6, applicants are candidates. Number 7, enthusiasm, that's keenness. 8, brief is short, I. 9, basic is G, fundamental. And 10, aspects features. Alright, so I hope you did well on these. If not, just sort of go over it, and with the ones that you missed, then you can try and do it over again. Alright, let's go on. So if you thought this position was too good to be true, you were wrong, because it does exist. Here is the Candy Funhouse website, and under careers it says join us in creating the sweetest candy experience. So if you scroll down, it gives you the open positions. So one was the candyologist, candy and chocolate taste tester, remote. So usually whenever you see this word remote, it means not at the company, like you're working from home, you're working remotely from home. So I think what they have is you have a full-time and part-time position, and the part-time position can work from home. They'll ship you the stuff, and then the full-time would actually work there in Canada, and you would taste the products on site. So candyologist, candy and chocolate taste tester. And so it looks like they have two, positioned for two. And let's look at what happens if we apply. So here it gives us, the $30 an hour, full-time, contract, or permanent. What are the responsibilities of the job? Confectionery taste testing. So we saw this word in the article, and it means sugar related. Taste samples objectively. Here we go with objectively. Just means that you don't have a prior opinion going into it. Consider aspects of taste, texture, and quality. Full-time position will require in-person taste testing. Part-time position will have confectionery products shipped remotely. So, exemplify brief product description and rating. So this is the one that it was talking about, the brief 2-sentence description or review for each of the products. Exemplify a passion for candy and chocolate products. Qualifications. Let's see if you or if I'm qualified. High school diploma, basic writing skills, good communication skills, which I seem to be lacking lately, fluent in English, passionate about confectionery, open to Canadian and US citizens, no food allergy, and you must be 18 years or older. And you have until February 15th to apply. So their schedule, you have an 8-hour shift and you work remotely, or you can work remotely. All right, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Let's look at the actual website, because I thought that was pretty interesting. They have a huge array of candy. Some of it is nostalgic candy. That means it's candy from our childhood that reminds us of our childhood. But what I thought was interesting is that you can get candy from over 100 years ago. Not that old, but that was created that old, and they're still making. So in the 1890s, it figures that Tootsie Rolls were already in existence, and they are still in existence now. And every Halloween, every kid gets about 100 Tootsie Rolls. Good and plenty. And then some of these I'm not familiar with, but rock candy I am. You'll always see these whenever you go to parks. Toffee, licorice. I don't like licorice. I don't know about you guys, but I do love toffees. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then let's see the era of the 2020s, which is literally last year. So none. They have none. So that's probably why they need taste testers, so that they can get some new products. 1950s, from when my parents were around. So we don't have any from the 1950s, 60s. No, lots of 1960s candies. Although I'm assuming a lot of the candies that were from the 1940s probably were available in the 1950s as well. Anyways, go through the website, peruse it, as I would say, and just look at the different candies and see if you're familiar. Look at the description, see if you recognize any words, maybe some that are from the article, and just have a little fun with it. If you want to play a really bad trick on somebody, you can always get them these, which are the Jelly Belly jelly beans that have very disgusting flavors mixed in with regular flavors. So you could have banana or grass, rotten egg, sausage, lemon, soap, and you don't know what they are until you taste them. So if you really dislike somebody, you could give them a box of those. I could probably buy a few to give as gifts. Anyways, let's go on. Alrighty, y'all. As the Southerners would say, I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. I hope that you learned maybe a new word or two, or have an idea of a new job you want to apply for. Please stay safe and well and busy, and we'll see you next week.